Things are getting real here in Richmond, KZN, as our teams of round 2 battle it out to see who'll go through to the semi-finals. With only 2 challenges to go, not even the weather could stop us from finding out who will sink and who will swim, thus taking home the title of the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Elami igama nguSam wakwamagesi, and it's exciting stuff here on Challenge SOS. In the second challenge of their elimination round, Team Igagasi from Umbilo Secondary School and Team Umoya from Durban Academy High took on an adventurous obstacle course and zipline challenge. Let's take a look at how it all went down. Jeez. Hey guys, come up here. All right, Team Igagasi and Team Umoya. How are you guys feeling today?
Great.
Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes.
Well, today we're here at Non-Stop Adventures in Richmond, KwaZulu-Natal, and our 2 teams are very excited to get going with today's challenge. It is die derde van 4 uitdagings wat ontspanne en al uit en rondte moet voltooi. Who is going to prosper today? Team Igagasi?
Yes!
Or Team Umoya?
Yes!
Igama lami uSibahlungwana, ngina 14 years old, ngifunda eMbilo Secondary. Namhlanje ngizwe ngingcono because kune team yami sikhulumile kahle, kusazi ukuthi so improve and from last week sabona ukuthi sokwenza kanjani ingcono from last week.
My name is Vuani Rambuda. I attend Durban Academy High School and I am 14 years old. The river rafting challenge, I think it's gonna be like a bit hard for me because I've never actually done rafting in the past, so I have to work extra hard to make my team win.
My name is Tawana Marumba. My friends call me TK. I'm 14 years old and I attend school at Umbilo Secondary. I think today's challenge is gonna be exciting and we're gonna have a lot of fun because I'll be looking for the crocodiles in the river, so you're gonna see something cool from here.
My name is Antonio Xdian. I'm 15 years old and I attend Durban Academy High School. I'm feeling really amped. I've never done river rafting before. I feel like this is a new experience for me and it's going to be really cool.
My name's Enrico Witzika. I'm 14 years old and I attend Umbilo Secondary School. I'm feeling a bit nervous, but I have confidence in my team and in myself that we will be able to make it.
My name is Vosani Rambuta. I am 14 years old. I go to Durban Academy High School and I am in grade 8. It's nerve-wracking. I've never rafted ever before in my life. I've never experienced anything like that. I've never seen anybody doing it. So it's gonna be the very first time.
My name is Kaiden Stierman. I am 14 years old and I attend Umbilo Secondary School. I feel very nervous about going into today's challenge, mainly because I feel like the girls are gonna slow the whole team down because we don't know how to make a raft and how to raft.
Hi, my name is Kukamba Kulwana. I'm known as Q. I'm 15 years old and I go to Durban Academy High and I'm in grade 10. I'm feeling quite nervous because I haven't really done rafting before, so I'm quite nervous about that, but I think we're going to do quite well.
All right, teams, are you guys ready for another challenge?
Yes!
Sibahle, what can we expect from your team today?
Today you're going to be alive. We're going to be alive today. Today we want to do more than we did last week.
Awesome. Vosani, how is your team going to make sure that you beat Team Igagasi?
Well, last week we were not really sure of our weaknesses, and well, this week we're able to spot our weaknesses, so we'll just work on those things and be sure that we're going to beat them.
Awesome stuff. Well, our two teams are very confident about their abilities in today's challenge. Let us not keep you guys in suspense any longer. Here's what our two teams are going to be doing today. Today is going to be a head-to-head rafting race. Timber rafting is an age-old method in which logs are tied together to float to the other side of a dam or river. The same method was also used to carry people and all sorts of goods over water. Nowadays, safe rubber rafts offer a popular extreme sport, also known as whitewater rafting, like we did in our previous season. However, this is not quite what our teams will be doing today. The teams must first build a sturdy raft using only 4 poles and 4 rubber tubes. They must think outside the box to figure out how to build their raft without the use of ropes to hold everything together. Once they've built their raft and received the thumbs up from the instructor, they'll have to paddle down a stream using only their hands and without sinking. When they reach the other end, the teams must run back to the start line, take their rafts apart and neatly organize the parts they used. The first team back at the start with a disassembled raft wins the race. And as easy as that. Rico, what do you think of today's challenge?
I think today's challenge will be a bit easy for me because I have experience in rafting, so it'll be enjoyable for our team.
Awesome stuff. Antonio, what do you think of having to paddle with your hands?
It should be easy. I do a lot of swimming, my teammates as well, so this challenge should be easy to ace.
And are you guys scared of the crocodiles in the water? Well, not to worry, this is actually safe water. Moenie uitmis op al die aksie nie. Volg ons op Facebook en deel en al die avontuur. And that's how we roll here on
Challenge SOS!
We'll see you after this. Sawubona, Michelle.
Unjani?
Ngiyaphila. All right, teams, this is your instructor, Michelle, and she's going to give you some tips on how to handle today's challenge.
Okay guys, for the tips, the most important tips is that you need your life jacket and they must be on nicely, and then you go into the river, and then once you get in, and then you guys are allowed to pedal with your hands, not your feet, and then the most important part is that you guys have fun and enjoy it.
Well, thank you very much, Michelle. All right, guys, the challenge will only end once all 4 members of your team are back on land and you have dismantled your raft and packed all your items away in a neat and orderly fashion. Michelle will be around to ensure that you guys are safe and that you're building your raft correctly. Michelle, you can take up your position.
Thank you.
All right, teams, who is going to paddle their way to victory? And who's going to float away? Well, it's a head-to-head race, and it's all for the win. Are you guys ready to sink or swim? And they're off.
The funnest part of today's challenge was when we were building the raft, because I love to work with people and then build things, like do a lot of puzzles and things that's confusing, but at the end there's a great outcome.
Both teams are crisscrossing their logs through the tubes, trying to get their raft built first so they can get onto the water.
When we were building the raft, we didn't have any problems because we had TK and Enrico who knew what they were doing, and they just guided me and Sibasle on what to do.
Michelle, Team Umoya seems to be struggling. What are they doing wrong?
They're not thinking as a team. They're not working together as a team and listening to each other.
All right, you go help them out?
I think in today's challenge it went wrong while we were busy building the raft, because everyone was expecting rope and we didn't get it. So now we had to take one log, put it on top of a tube, and then take another log and weave it through the tube and over the log, and then we had to make a square and then jump on and then carry it into the water.
Team Igagasi is getting their last log in, almost ready to take to the waters.
Oh, during today's challenge, there were no fights in our team because we were working together and we were communicating well. And I commend my team for doing the right thing and sticking together and using the strategy.
Team Igagasi is struggling with their last log, but they're almost there. And they think they're done. Michelle has just confirmed that Team Igagasi's raft is ready for them to take to the water, and now they're putting on their life jackets. Let's see how long this will take them. Let's go. And Team Igagasi is off, going down to the water.
Into enye futhi bekuyinkinga ukuthi siphushe i-raft yethu emanzini bekuyinkinga-ke futhi nalokho kodwa sikwazile ekugcineni saphusha i-raft yethu sesiyiphushile safika lapha phambili.
Team Umoya is still struggling with their raft while Team Igagasi is now on the water.
Kakamba actually came up, showed us how to do it. We had no clue how to do it. So she told us where everything goes, and then that's how we figured it out.
Guys, you can do this. Come on, run us on.
I think we went wrong with the building and the steps of the raft because we were confused and we did not know where to begin. But then we got it right at the end because our instructor helped us and told us where we went wrong, so we were able to just fix a few steps that we got wrong.
When we saw Team Igagasi go into the water, my mind just went crazy, it went all over the place, and I think that's when a lot of us made mistakes in building the raft and got confused.
I think that there were two strong team members today. I think it was Vuwani and Q. I think that they stayed very put and calm, and they were very motivational to all of us, even though we were messing up. I think that they're the two people that actually listened very well and could remember all the steps, because me and Antonio did not remember much.
And Team Umoya is off. But Team Igagasi has been on the water for quite a while. Will Team Umoya be able to catch up to Team Igagasi?
When we got into the water, Team Igagasi was already halfway. But I was not intimidated at all. I still felt like there was hope and we could still make it and come out on top. So when we got into the water and I saw them halfway, I kind of felt like they could just mess up a little bit somewhere and we could just beat them.
We picked Kaden to be the leader because she communicates well with people and she's good in school, like just like all of us, and she's like encouraging. So, like we picked her to be the leader.
Team Igagasi is well ahead of Team Umoya. Team Umoya will need to work together as a team to ensure that they catch up to Igagasi.
The thing that was difficult about the rafting was going in the same motion all the time. Like some people would go faster than the back people like that. That was what was difficult, but we got the hang of it.
During the challenge, my friends thought I was drowning because my head was under the water. So when I was paddling under the water, I was looking for the ways we can paddle quicker and how deep we must put our hands under the water so we can paddle faster. So it was something different and they didn't expect that from me.
And Team Igagasi makes it to the end. They still need to get out of the water and make sure that they dismantle their raft and pack away those items correctly before we can deem them the winners of this challenge.
Sengisegcineni. Sengiphuma emanzini bese ngikhathele because ukuphela ngezandla bekusikhathaza kakhulu upper body strength ethu bese sikhathele. So siqala phansi siyiqubule because you have to be sinda. So makuqala phansi siyiqubule phinde sambe naye so kusikhathazile lokho kakhulu.
Come on, man.
How are we going to
Take your foot first.
This one. Pull that one.
That's fine. Team Igagasi is tired, but they're working hard to try and dismantle their raft so that they can win this challenge. Will Team Umoya be able to catch up to Team Igagasi?
When we got out the water, we made sure that we worked together. We are tired, we are exhausted. But we still had a little bit of energy in us to, at the end of the challenge, to make sure that we win and beat Team Umoya.
Enrico's life jacket is off. And Team Igagasi wins today's challenge. Well done, guys. Team Igagasi, you guys are the winners of today's challenge. How are you guys feeling?
Quite exhausted.
Tired.
What do you think made you win today's challenge?
Teamwork.
And encouragement.
Awesome. Well, let's be good sports and go ahead and cheer for the other team. Cool. Things are getting real here in Richmond, KZN, as our teams of round 2 battle it out to see who will go through to the semi-finals. And Team Igagasi wins today's challenge. Team Umoya makes it back onto land. Right, guys, all the way up and dismantle your raft. And Team Igagasi is helping Team Umoya dismantle their raft. Such great sportsmanship here on Challenge SOS.
Push the tube out.
Remember, you need to pack all your items away nicely. All right, teams, come closer. Well done, Team Igagasi. You guys are the winners of today's challenge.
Yes.
Team Umoya, unfortunately, you guys didn't pull through today, but there's still one more challenge, and it's still anybody's game at this moment. You guys are wet, and I can see that you guys are cold. So let's go ahead and get dry. You guys can change into some new clothes, maybe get some hot chocolate, and we'll chat about the challenge. All right? Let's go.
I want to jump back here.
All right, teams, now that you're dry and have had your hot chocolate, it's time for us to chat about today's challenge. Team Igagasi, congratulations again on winning today's challenge. You guys did well. Lots of teamwork and great sportsmanship. Team Umoya, unfortunately, you guys didn't win today's challenge. Antonio, tell me, where do you think your team went wrong?
I think my team went wrong during the building the raft because we had a lot of problems. None of us knew how to build a raft, and I see that was our problem.
Now, Vuani, do you think that your team was maybe a little bit overconfident going into this challenge?
No, I don't think we're overconfident. I think we're just like scared, maybe shy.
Now, Igagasi, you guys not only showed great teamwork, but you also showed great sportsmanship. You guys were done with your challenge, but you were more than willing to go and help Team Umoya out. Now, why is this important for your team?
Well, this is important for our team because that's the kind of team that we are. We can't just be so winners and win and like walk off. We had to help the other team because they're still in this race. So we just wanted to help you feel like they are also good because they also did very well. It's just that we do great today.
Kakam, going forward to next week's challenge, what are you going to take from today's challenge and implement next week?
Today's challenge, I feel our biggest challenge was miscommunication. So going forward, we're going to work on our communication and try to listen to each other better.
All right, teams, you guys have one last challenge in this elimination round before we can find out who'll go through to the semi-finals. Who will it be? Team Igagasi from Umbilo Secondary School?
Yes!
Or Team Umoya from Durban Academy High?
Yes!
As jy wil inweeg op alles wat gebeur hier op Challenge SOS, volg ons Facebookblad en gesels met ons. And maybe we've even inspired you to take up an outdoor activity with some of your friends. You can let us know about that too. But right now, here's a sneak preview of our next episode, where our two teams have their final showdown before we find out who goes through to the semi-finals. Let's take a look.
Wait, we're right for the home!
It's going to be an epic battle for that spot in the semi-final. But no matter what happens, always remember that life's a challenge. And only you can decide if you sink or swim. We'll see you again next week.